Ethan blinked awake to soft sunlight filtering through the blinds. For a moment, he forgot where he was, until he felt the warmth curled against his chest. The little gray cat, still nestled in his lap, stirred, stretching out its paws with a tiny yawn. He exhaled, a small smile tugging at his lips. It had been so long since he'd fallen asleep with company, and for the first time in ages, he'd actually slept well. "Guess we both needed that," he murmured, scratching behind the cat's ear. It purred in response, pressing into his touch. A little while later, after a slow, quiet breakfast, Ethan frying eggs, the cat watching him intently from the counter, he set down a small plate with a piece of scrambled egg. The cat sniffed it before taking a hesitant bite, then another, its tail flicking contentedly. "You're easy to please," Ethan chuckled, taking a bite of his own. "I think we're gonna get along just fine." The rain had finally stopped, and with the whole day ahead of him, his first off day in a while, Ethan had an idea. He found an old shoelace, tied it loosely to his keychain ring, and fashioned a makeshift leash. How about some fresh air? A few minutes later, he stepped outside, the cool breeze brushing against his face. The cat sat perched on his shoulder, eyes wide, taking in the world. Ethan let out a deep breath, one he hadn't realized he'd been holding. For the first time in a long time, the day didn't feel empty. He glanced at the cat, who kneaded his shoulder with tiny paws before settling in close. "Yeah," he said softly, smiling to himself. "This is gonna be good for both of us."